What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another Minimal Mondays. My name is Paul, and today we're going to be talking about everything relating to the latest release for Locust Wild Honey Genesis Collection Drop 4. Now, over the weekend, the team and I went on set to go ahead and film the entire campaign for this newest offering. We did head out to Big Bear Lake, which does feature a bit of a mountainous terrain with a ton of beautiful forestry all throughout. The place was absolutely beautiful. Now, in light of the fact that we just got back, in tandem with the release date being just around the corner, being December 18th, it felt only befitting to go ahead and give you the first look of the entire collection, review it, discuss sizing, to put you in the best position to cop what you like in the sizing you prefer. Now, just before we proceed into the entire collection, I did want to encourage you to go ahead and like today's video and subscribe to our channel with notifications on. This is going to be the best way to let us know to keep the content coming, bringing in all of the garments that you want to see here on the channel. But in addition to that, it'll also enable us to reach more kind folks like yourself here on YouTube. But now, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into the first garment, which is known as the Design Studio Tee. The Design Studio Tee is comprised of a super thick and dense cotton that feels and looks of extremely high quality, but in addition to that is super soft due to our vintage wash process. Not only does that make the hand feel very nice, it also adds a nice level of detailed color to the piece, and this garment is reinforced with a collar that is very thick and is sure to last many washes. Out front, you've got the Design Studio logo sitting atop this pocket tee with the pocket out front breaking up the logo, which I thought was a pretty cool touch. This piece is designed to fit pretty relaxed with a somewhat cropped finish. For most, I would recommend taking your true to size. For me personally, I do take a size medium and I find that fits great. But if you do prefer an overall very relaxed and oversized look, and if you don't mind giving up a little bit of that crop, go ahead and go one size up. This next garment is known as the double face wool jacket, and it is our second rendition of this beautiful piece, as we did originally drop it in green apple. This time around, we went for this beautiful black that will go ahead and be so stylable dressed up or dressed down for any occasion. This is some of the finest wool that we could find, and then it gets a name double face in the fact that it is two pieces of that fine wool stitched together, featuring two faces of wool, hence where it gets its name. This piece feels extremely luxurious. It'll keep you warm for sure. And as much as I love the fabric of this garment and its overall versatility, what I know you all will appreciate is how incredible it fits. For intended sizing, go ahead and take your true size. I personally go for a size medium. I'm 5'7", weigh about 170 pounds. I find that it fits great with an overall relaxed nature, a very subtle crop to it, but enough space in the body area to go ahead and layer for additional warmth. Next up, we have the Grace bracelet, an item that I've personally been wearing all the time. I've leaked it here and there on Instagram, and you guys have been asking, and so we finally are dropping it for this 18th release. This is the perfect bracelet to go ahead and style and stack with any of your timepieces, and is fully customizable in terms of how it fits. The Grace bracelet does work in tandem with the Grace necklace, which has now sold out a total of 6 times. We know that this will be a very hot commodity, so be sure to act quickly on this piece. We know you're gonna love it. Next up, we have the LWH Clothing Relaxed Baggy Cargos, and guys, this has been a project in and of itself. These cargos are absolutely perfect in every way, featuring subtle details, a beautiful coloration, and fitting absolutely beautiful. We are dropping them in both wash black as well as olive. As detailed in the name, these cargos are meant to fit very relaxed, very baggy in nature, allowing for ample room in the thigh as well as through the knee down to the finish at the ankle, and they truly complement any shoes you throw at them. That was a mindset when I was designing these cargos. I wanted to have some cargos that could look amazing with virtually any sneaker, and I do believe that we absolutely hit it out of the ballpark with this fit of cargo. In addition to fitting amazingly, we sent these pants through our wash protocol, allowing for the pants to have a really soft hand feel and beautiful vintage finish, with details all throughout that do include pleats. 2 sets of them as you work your way through the knee down to the ankle. They look so sick and style and stack so dope, guys. These are more than just baggy cargos. They're so detail oriented. We put a lot of work into these and we know you're gonna love them. Now moving on to the next garment, we have here the Savior Tee. Similarly to the LWH Design Studio Tee, this is a custom blank that is comprised of a super thick cotton and reinforced rib knit collar. Out front, you have the beautiful graphic that depicts the Savior, and sitting atop that is a puff print slogan that reads, "One by one," which is a bit of a double entendre if you read it. This t-shirt fits just like the previous one. Go ahead and take your true size for a more true yet cropped fit. And for an overall very relaxed, slightly cropped fit, go ahead and go one size up. Moving on, we have the perfect zip up jacket that is now offered in washed navy blue and washed black, which I actually do have on right now. In this jacket, you get everything you loved about our first rendition of the perfect zip up jacket, which does include the fit, the fantastic fabric being 550 GSM brushed French terry, heavyweight hardware with concealed pockets on the sides. Guys, in this jacket at this price point, there's truly nothing like it, but we did make some revisions which I think you will appreciate. First one being, of course, you do have the vintage fade to these color schemes, but the second thing and my favorite feature about these new perfect zip ups, which will be brought over to future colors if we do them, is the fact that we have a Grace necklace zipper pull. We went ahead and shrunk down the ever popular Grace necklace and made it a zipper pull, which I think is a cool design element without taking away from the minimalist nature of this garment. Go ahead and take your true to size. It will produce a fit with drop shoulder, be relaxed through the body, and of course a very subtle crop. And now moving on to the final garments for this release, we have my personal favorites, what I'm most excited about, what I've been wearing the most as of late since I actually got the first samples. We have the G04 relaxed flare denim. The G04 denim does take design elements from the G03 denim that we released last year, namely the longer rise, the more relaxed fit through the thigh, the extra space around the knee to produce more comfort overall and wearability. But for this year, for G04, we did go ahead and add a bit of a flare opening down at the bottom, which in my opinion has just produced the best fitting pair of jeans, bar none. Similarly to what we're thinking behind the cargos, we wanted to produce a pair of denim that could go with any pair of shoes, complement them, but not just that, be dressed up as well as dressed down. This is gonna be the perfect everyday pair of denim to go ahead and style, from slimmer profile shoes to the bulkier ones in nature. We truly believe you're gonna love how these fit. For this release, we're dropping them in a medium wash blue and a washed black, with more colors coming down the pipeline. We truly believe in this fit. And for the absolute best results from the G04 denim, I do suggest taking them to your alteration place or a tailor or even your dry cleaner and having them hemmed to break perfectly at your footwear. That's what I personally did with my pair, but I do have another pair which I didn't do that to, which does allow for extra stacking. Ultimately, it is up to you. But that was the last garment for LWH Genesis Drop 4. I'd be interested in hearing what you guys think down below about this entire collection, designed and produced by yours truly. As always, I just want to thank you all so much for the continued support through the years. Without you guys being the amazing community that you are, this wouldn't be possible. And so I'm truly grateful. And I look forward to seeing you guys on drop day, December 18th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But that's going to do it for me. I'll see you again next week for another Minimal Mondays.